Hey guys, welcome back. So today we got an Ioniq 5. Got towed in because customer complained about check hybrid system or check high voltage system. So let's just wait for this guy here to go. Yeah, so check electric vehicle system. That's the complaint. See there, the battery light is on. And we got an EV warning light. So it came in here, the old battery was at 3 volts, so we replaced with a good known because we thought it's a battery problem, right? So 12 volt supply. So it's not, still have a problem. So now we're gonna check it. So let's just go full system scan and see what codes does it have. Okay, so our scan is done. We got an active code for a DC to DC converter input voltage sensor fault. It's an ICCU, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's a integrated charging control unit. I'm not sure, but more or less. So all battery low, so it's all indicating on that component, right? So let's just go here, P1A9096, P1A9096. So I'm just gonna go to our data. Maybe we can check something in here. ICCU. Let's just go through in there. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, this is fault status, initial, PCM charge mode DC, 800 amp. So I'm just checking what's out of ordinary here. This is saying we have a DC to DC fault. Okay, auxiliary battery sensor fail, recalibration. Recalibration fail. Okay, so all this stuff are all, I don't know what's all this. Okay, so we're gonna go to our service information. Let's see what's that code. What do you mean no data? Oh no. Okay, I guess I have to go to the computer and see. Okay, so here now we have our service information, P1A9096. Just gonna go here, check the circuit, ignition on, auxiliary battery 7 to 18 volts. The output voltage of input voltage sensor is out of range, 4.3 seconds, 1 driving cycle. So we got here a poor connection, faulty input voltage sensing circuit, faulty ICCU. So now, okay, what is this troubleshooting? Spec component, replace LDC. Okay. Repair complete. Okay. So input voltage is fault. Where's this LDC? Well, let's go to our ETM. We're going 160 kilowatt. This is just a rear-wheel drive. Vehicle control. So what do we have here? EV control, charging system, schematic. Okay, VCMS, V2L, CDM, charging connector. I don't have to worry about that. ICCU. There you go. So LDC, as you can see there, where my mouse is, LDC is integrated in the ICCU. Component. Oh, that's at the bottom of the seat. Okay. What do we have? So we have ground there. Let's just go through here. What else do we have? Battery assembly, front charging, high voltage charging lamp, and okay, that's it. So what we're doing right now is, what is this ground? So ground is in there. What else can we check before we go deep on that, what do you call that, on the rear seat? So we can check here, charger 1, 10 amp, that's a PR junction block. So I don't know where's that. And then we got the ICU junction block, ignition 3, 8, 10 amp. We can check that too. So that's inside the car, we can check that. This charger 3, charger 1A, we can check that too, 10 amp. So let's do all those stuff first, and then if all fuses are good, I guess we're gonna go under the vehicle and see. Okay, so here we're gonna be looking for a charger 1, 10 amp. So where's this guy? Where is this guy? Ignition 2, outlet, fuse puller. So 10 amp there. This is gonna be our 10 amp there. You know what? Let me grab my test light and let's see. Okay, test light is connected. Let's just check. Okay, we have power there, good ground. Okay, so fuse is good. Now we're gonna go inside the car and check that ignition 3 fuse, and let's see. Okay, so we're here on the fuse panel inside the vehicle. Our ignition 3 here, and I think that's a 10 amp. So we have 2 ignition 3 here, so we'll just double check that too. Oh, we're 3 itself, 1, 2, 3. So we'll check those. So they're all 10 amp. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Power, 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 power. Okay. Okay, so I guess I have no choice. Let's pull out that seat and then let's see what we will see in there. Hey guys, so we're at the back. As you can see there, it's all leaves, all this kind of stuff. You know what? I hope it's not something that's chewed wire or anything, because I can see all these leaves. Maybe there's something going on here in the back side. So I'm gonna remove this seat, right? And then I'll see. Alright guys, so as you can see, as if I'm removing half of the car already. It's too much work. I didn't expect that, to remove the whole seat. So there's only 2, 4, 6 mounting bolts there at the back and 4 in the front for the whole seat. You're gonna remove the whole side here, the trim piece, right? And now we're just gonna flip this carpet and see what we will see inside in there. is our component here, right? So we're just gonna check, visually check it, and see if we have some. The ground is good. How about this side here? Okay. Connectors are good. Alright. Our high voltage wire here. So right now I'm thinking we got a problem inside on this unit. So how do we check them? That's the question. I don't know. Oh man. Let's see what Hyundai Canada will say about this one, because I think this is the first case to happen like this. I don't see any abnormality there, so I'll get back to you once I get an answer from them, and let's see what they will say. Okay, so before I contact them, I'm just gonna cover my bases. So let's just check all the connections. I already did shut-off procedure on the high voltage system, so I'm just gonna check our pins there, make sure there's no corrosion or anything. That's our ground, so I don't have to worry about that. So what I'm more concerned is the connection, because these guys here, I don't have to worry about this high voltage while we're worried about this guy here, right? So far it looks good, right? So I'm gonna try, maybe it will reset. So I'm gonna reconnect everything again. Ooh. And then let's see. I'm just gonna push this in. Okay. Okay. Let's turn this on. Let's see if we have still that battery light on. Okay. So we still have battery light on, I think. Well, the battery here is on. But where's my warning light? Huh? I started? Okay, so I still have that warning there. Check battery. Right? So I was just hoping that poor contact. So let's go DTC again. ICC. Okay. Input voltage sensor fault. History. Or charger output voltage too low. Okay. So yeah, let's see what they will say. Hey guys, so Hyundai got back to me regarding our Ioniq 5 issue. So last time we were checking in here, right, especially on these fuses here, LDC 180 amp and a 10 amp, right? It was good, and we did a visual inspection and nothing suspicious in there. And what they said is we gotta check this fuse, right? So I didn't notice that because I don't see any designated what kind of fuse in there. So let's go under the vehicle and I will show you, because when I measured this, as an open circuit. So as you can see here, we're at the back of the vehicle. Our battery is there. I just removed our high voltage cable, so we did a shut off procedure on this one, and our fuse there That's the guy that we're concerned. So I'm gonna grab my multimeter, and then I'll show you what we'll find on that meter. Here's our meter. Here's our meter. So always check your leads. Touch it together, and we got 0. Right? So now I'm gonna touch the 2 fuses. The two sides of the fuse, right? Touching there, and we got oil, right? So we're gonna replace the fuse. I think it's just an Allen key in there. I'm gonna remove that and replace with new one. And they also suggest that ICU, the one inside the vehicle, we're gonna replace that too. So let me replace this. So this is the fuse here. I think it's rated 840 volts or 850, 40 amp, right? I'm gonna grab the new one. Here's our new one here. So I'm just gonna test this. So here's our new one. I'll touch this side here, touch this guy here. Here's our meter. It says here 0.1 amps. Right? It's good. Our old one. We got 2.6 mega ohms. So most likely that's open circuit. I don't know what's the reason why that blew, because I asked Hyundai too that what could be the causes, right? Yeah, it's either, I don't know, maybe they reverse boosted, but the thing is, if it was reverse boosted, the lower amperage or the other fuses in the front that should blew too, but in this case only this high voltage fuse that got blown. So we're gonna install this, and then we're gonna install our cover, and we're gonna go inside the car and replace our ICU. Okay, now I'm having a problem right now because the nut that's holding that 2-bolt that's holding the fuse, it's moving around there, so it's not really on the spot. So I think I just have to I'm just trying to reposition those, and hopefully we can put this in. I don't know why like this, man. Okay, that's good. It bite there. Now let's do the other side. Uy! Oh man, why? It's not working. So let me try figuring it out and let's see.